Um, I just left my first ultrasound appointment, and after being on stims since Sunday night, I feel a little defeated because I just had my scan, and oh gosh, why is this process so stinking hard? So I left the scan and I have 2 pretty good sized follicles that are right on track, 2 pretty tiny ones, and well, I guess 4 pretty tiny ones, 2 on my right ovary and 4 on my left. I wasn't really expecting that. I thought for sure I'd have more. I thought I'd have like 6 or 7 on my right, or on my left. My right one has always been a slacker, but I just expected more on my left side than I have, because when I went in for my, like when we first started this journey and we did an ultrasound and blood work, this was like cycle day 10, and I had 5 or 6 on my left side, and now I only have 4. So they took blood work, and I'm waiting for a call from the physician's office this afternoon to let me know if I need to up my medication or what the next step is. I just hope that he thinks that those other follicles will grow. Right now, tentatively, they want me to come back Friday to see if they have caught up, because after Friday, I'm not sure what they're going to decide, if I need to cancel this cycle or what we need to do. So I'm a little bummed out, but hopefully those other ones catch up. The nurse had said that she's seen where the other smaller ones keep growing and they catch up and they do just fine. So she said that the doctor wants to see at least 4 healthy big follicles before he'll do transfer. But I don't know. I guess if we don't have those 4 healthy ones that he's looking for, we may not be doing a transfer, which really sucks. I was hoping to at least make it to that so that I could have one good quality embryo to transfer. I just want one good quality embryo to transfer and stick. So anyway, as much as I want to sit here and just cry, because once again, these dang appointments stressing me out, but I have to go to work, so I will get back on and let you know what the doctor says. Hey guys, so just left my second ultrasound. Today is Friday, and the last time I was there was Wednesday. He upped my gonal F to 250, and that was the only change other than taking Cetrotide starting Wednesday. I'll probably have to order some more meds, but the appointment went well. I still have 2 kind of stragglers that are not growing like they should, so I'm not sure what he plans on doing for that, if he's going to up my gonal F again or what's going to happen. But the next time I'll come back will be Sunday. So we have my sister's graduation this weekend, and I'm hoping that will keep my mind off of what's going on with my awful reproductive system. But I don't know. I mean, I'm happy that some of them caught up, but I'm a little bummed that I still have 2 stragglers. I guess it's 2 stragglers, but 2 pretty small ones still. So anyway, we'll see what they say this afternoon when the doctor calls and see if he wants to up my meds or anything. See ya. Morning, guys. So things have taken a turn, unexpected turn. Yesterday I went in for my blood work and ultrasound, and they said that I was surging, my LH was surging, and that they were going to have to turn, well, I wasn't really responding to the medication either. I only had 1 follicle that was growing at the rate that it was supposed to. They upped my medication on Friday. They upped it to 300 of Gonalef. And then I went back Sunday and I hadn't really responded. I had 2 other follicles that were close, so that's why they upped my Gonalef, hoping that those would catch up for my ultrasound on Sunday. And then I'm not really sure what drastically changed, because they had me order more medication as well, and that came in Saturday, and now I don't need it. So that was a little irritating, just mainly with my body, because it's just not doing anything that it's supposed to. And I had a really hard time yesterday when they called and said that they were going to have to turn this into an IUI because I was surging, and they made me trigger last night, and we are getting ready right now to go to the clinic and have the IUI done, and then have a consult with our doctor at noon today. I'm not really sure what he's got to say. I'm really disappointed and upset that this is how it ended for us, that we didn't even get to make it to retrieval. I knew that our chances of having a ton of eggs was pretty slim, but you know, I thought, I'm 27, I've seen other stories where women have an AMH as low as mine or lower, and they've gotten 5 to 6 eggs or something like that, and that's what I was kind of hoping for. And it didn't happen. So after some tears last night and comforting from my amazing husband, I'm just up and I'm ready to do this, even though I'm not feeling the most hopeful about this, because we have male factor infertility. Our doctor highly recommended doing ICSI to fertilize our eggs, and now we don't get that opportunity to do that. So even if this egg is released and it's a good quality egg, my husband's sperm is not shaped properly to be able to penetrate through the egg, which could have been part of the problem. So now we need to figure out what is going to be, we gave this a shot, it didn't work. So now we are going to have to look into something, I guess it's going to give us more for our buck, because this is financially draining, it's emotionally draining, and it's just really, really hard. So I'm not really sure what's the next step or where we're going to go. I feel really confused because I really want to carry a child. I want to experience that, but I don't know if that is something that I'll ever be able to do, because it just seems like my body's failing me, you know, at such a young age, and it's frustrating. I just got diagnosed a couple years ago with diabetes, and that's been a struggle, and then now this infertility stuff, my body's not responding to the meds like it should be. It's just really hard. So we're gonna go talk to the doctor, see what he suggests, but I don't think that IVF is going to be something that we try again because of how poorly the results were this time. So we'll see what happens. Bye. Hey guys, I swear I'm always in my car when I do my videos. I just took my lunch break. I just wanted to catch you up from yesterday's appointment when we went to see the doctor and after we did our IUI. So we did the IUI. My husband's count was great. They needed 10 million for the sample, and they got 12 million or something like that. So that was all good. The IUI itself, I never really did much research on it because I knew it wasn't an option for us really, or not one that the doctor suggested for what we are going through. And it was just like a pap smear basically, but so that went fine. The doctor came in and talked to us, and he was just like really baffled about what was going on. He said we can try a different protocol if we still feel up to it, because we did not spend all of our money because we didn't even make it to transfer, so we still have a credit on the account. After talking with the doctor and my husband, and I think we're all kind of on the same page that the next step we would like to do is look into, if this IUI does not work, we would like to look into doing embryo donation or embryo adoption. The two terms are kind of used both ways. Our clinic calls it embryo donation. I know other places call it embryo adoption, but it was just weighing on my heart to try this because I still want to experience carrying a child. Adoption is not off the table, but adoption is way more expensive than embryo adoption, and just financially right now, that's not really something that we can do. So since embryo adoption is cheaper, and he hasn't really come across anything showing that I won't be able to carry, it's just that I'm not really responding to the medication, which brings me back to another note. The reason why, or I guess it's not really a reason, but he had said that 1% to 2% of people, sometimes their body does not respond to the Cetrotide that keeps you from ovulating, which I am that lucky 1% to 2%. It's just frustrating because I feel like my luck is being directed in the wrong places, but I'm sure somewhere in all of this it is a blessing in disguise. So I obviously am still praying and hoping that this IUI worked, because I triggered on Sunday afternoon, and then we did the IUI Monday afternoon. So I still pray that that works, but it may not. So we're going to wait the 2 weeks, kind of take a break from all of this, let my body kind of get back just relaxed and not taking all these shots. I do have a prescription to take because they're treating this as they're giving me medication to help with if I do become pregnant. So my PIO shots are still at the pharmacy and everything like that. So right now we're just in the 2 week wait. It's crazy. I'm praying so hard because the day that I have to do the pregnancy test is my husband's birthday. So that would be the best present I could ever give him. I would never be able to top that. But I hope it works out for us. If not, we are feeling pretty confident in the decision that we are making to move forward and look into embryo adoption. And we're excited about that. So, like I said, right now we're just, we gave IVF a shot. It did not work. I don't really want to try another protocol just because of how poorly I responded the first time. So I just think it's best for us to move forward and look into this. So hopefully everything goes well in these 2 weeks. If not, hopefully the next steps won't take very long and we'll be getting our big positive sooner rather than later. So I just wanted to update you guys, and that's kind of where we're at. And probably the next time you'll hear from me is when we take our pregnancy test and when we start doing our steps to move forward with embryo adoption. Hope you guys had a great weekend. It's beautiful here in Indiana finally, where it looks like we're into summer, and we are going camping this weekend, so it'll be a nice distraction to keep my mind off of the dreaded 2-week wait. See you guys.